This series is about the war at sea from 1914 to 1918. It focuses on the crucial Battle of the Atlantic. It is based on Admiral W.S. Sims's book, The Victory at Sea. Admiral Sims was the senior United States Navy officer in Great Britain at the height of the war at sea. As commander of United States naval forces in Europe, he was personally involved in the battle, and his account reveals the fundamental aspects of the naval war. The Victory at Sea was awarded the Pulitzer Prize for History in 1921. Part 1. We are losing the war. When the war began, both sides expected a great surface battle between opposing fleets. Instead, the war at sea became a battle to cut off each other's supplies. The British Royal Navy used their stronger surface fleet to enforce a blockade, while the Germans resorted to the so-called weapons of the weaker power, mines and torpedoes. British patrols prevented merchant ships from reaching German ports. This deprived the Germans of supplies such as iron ore, copper, nickel, and even food. In retaliation, the Germans sank merchant ships with their submarines, the U-boats. The United States of America declared war because German submarines were sinking neutral ships. Germany had resumed unrestricted submarine warfare. Admiral Sims was sent to consult with the British Admiralty in London. After a meeting with Admiral Jellicoe, the First Sea Lord, he sent the following two telegraph messages back: "We are losing the war," followed by "Allies do not now command the sea." At the rate at which German submarines were sinking merchant ships, the Allies would not have any left by November 1917. Between February and April 1917, U-boats sank more than 500 merchant ships. Nearly 500,000 tons of shipping was sunk in February 1917 and the same amount in March. A further 860,000 tons were sunk in April alone. Earlier that year, Admiral Beatty, Commander-in-Chief of the Grand Fleet, put it bluntly: "The real crux lies in whether we blockade the enemy to his knees, or whether he does the same to us." In April 1917, the figures showed which side was being forced to their knees.